There we go.
So you were saying you were in college.
I was in college when I left.
Okay, cool, cool beans. Did you have to pay for your education?
Definitely.
So like from like elementary school up to all the way up to college, or
I think just in college, and I think I don't think it's completely free.
okay.
Yeah, that's as far as I remember.
And did you go to school when you moved here?
Yeah,
Okay. Where did you go to college over here?
City College.
Um, On to our next segment. um, what were your thoughts about leaving the Philippines?
My thoughts. Oh, I was hesitant to leave because I was having too much fun
Mm.
over there.
Like what did you do over there?
I was going to school and I was part of uh, the community. I was the president of youth club.
Oh wow, pass down to me.
Mhm.
um, what's it called? What were you going to school for over there at
I
the
was
time?
going to be a nurse,
Mm-hmm.
so I was taking pre-nursing.
Did Lolo and Lola tell you to be a nurse, or did you just choose to be one?
Yeah, well, I guess almost every Filipino family they want their kids to be a nurse.
Why? Why did?
I don't know. That's just the way it is, as far as I remember.
Okay. Um, whose decision was it to leave the Philippines?
I think it's my whole family's decision because the older, my older siblings were already here.
Which siblings?
To start with, my brother that was in the Navy,
Mm-hmm. Tito
and then
Ping?
Tito Albert,
Oh.
and then from there, he was able to get everybody else, and the rest of the family outside our immediate family were already here too. So that's I know that with that, eventually everybody's gonna be here.
Okay. Um, I have another question. I forgot. Did you want to leave, even though you were like hesitant? You said you were hesitant.
I was gonna leave. No, actually, at first, I was gonna stay there by myself, but I was gonna be the only one left out of the all the children, and so I just decided I have to stop school and just
Dog.
leave.
Aw. So, do you have any family left over there?
Some not immediate family, because when we left, that was the rest of my immediate family.
So, do you still have that house?
We still have a house there.
Okay. What year did you come to America?
76,
And how old were you?
19.
19? Oh, wow, I'm 19.
Oh my god, yeah, right.
Okay, now moving on to our next segment. What were your expectations when you were coming to America?
I was expecting that everything's just gonna be perfect. All my dreams will come true.
And what kind of dreams were that?
I will find
Find what?
good
Put
look.
the camera
I
on
will
it.
find good looking guys, good education, good job,
Uh-huh.
good friends, nice house.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just about just about everything that a teenager could dream of.
And were those expectations met when you came here?
Somewhere, yeah, but very quickly I realized that you really have to work hard if you want to succeed in this country.
Okay. Did you have a reaction to culture shock? Was there a culture shock for you?
Not necessarily, actually, because I was going to school when I left, and in the Philippines we speak English. Actually, my accent was actually better when I first got here, and everybody that were speaking to me didn't even realize that I just came from the Philippines.
My bad. Okay. Moving on. Now we're gonna talk about your thoughts on America after 10 years, after 20 years, and after 30 years of living here. What were your feelings about living in America for 10 years? When you were here for 10 years?
10 years, so that means I was about 30. Oh, it was great. Life was great, because I was able to sort of go to school a little bit more, meet more people. I think I think by then I was already married.
30 years old?
Even way before that, I think I was married. Yeah.
Okay. What about 20 years after?
20 years after, for me.
You had me.
Yeah, well, 20 years after, then I realized that if you really work hard, you could really go for the gold. You could really get a lot of things accomplished. And, but at the same time, it could also go the other way around. If you don't, if you stop working, if you don't focus on where you want to be, you can go all the way down.
So that's what your thoughts were 20 years after?
20 years after, because my life was good before the 20 years, and I thought it was just gonna keep going like unbelievably good.
And then 30 years after?
30 years after, so that means
50.
50.
I think, yeah, 50.
I was comfortable with life, yeah, because I've seen good times and bad times, and I said, okay, this is where I'm gonna spend the rest of my life. Kids were growing up, and kids are getting their good education. So,
Did you ever think about going home? Within those.
I always thought about going home to at least visit, but unfortunately, all those attempts when I was younger, that's the time when I happened to get pregnant too, so that cancels that idea.
How about now? Do you think you want to go visit?
Now that I don't get pregnant anymore, now I'm not healthy enough to go home.
You're not healthy enough?
No, but if I get healthy, I might consider
Healthy.
heart wise. I might consider going home at least once.
Okay. Now to our last segment. Thoughts then and now about living in the Philippines versus in America. If you had a free trip to the Philippines, would you return home after the amount of time you spent here in America?
If I have a free,
Free trip, everything, free. You don't have to worry about anything. And if you didn't have a heart problem.
return to the Philippines without coming back
No,
here?
no, just like a free
Oh,
trip.
just to visit? Oh, I will do it in a minute. That's for sure.
And what would you do?
I will
What
go.
was the first thing you would do?
First thing that I want to do is go to the area where I was born, even though I heard that it's really not safe anymore because there's a lot of changes that took place in the Philippines. But I still want to see how it looks like versus looking at all the fancy changes that took place over there.
Would you go to any of the TV shows that they have over there?
I don't know if I really want to do that. I mean, I watch those TV shows for entertainment here
Yeah.
on TV, but
And we went to Wawawi over here.
um, but I think my time will be too valuable to spend it to spend at the TV shows. I would rather see some old friends, see some old classmates, see some old family.
Okay. Compared to living here and there, which one would you stay at? Consider staying in.
And I can't hear you.
After living here for so long and then growing up there first, which area would you stay in?
Which area? Area where?
Like in America or in the Philippines?
I think I still prefer to be in America because even if you're not rich here, you just about everything is still affordable, and healthcare wise, it's still here, and if there's an emergency, the help gets to your home very quickly. Over there, there's really bad traffic.
Mm-hmm.
So I heard like if you travel like 10 miles, you have to spend at least 2 hours.
Cool. It's cool beans. Any last thoughts or comments?
I love the Philippines because that's where I came from. It's a very beautiful country. People are beautiful. Culture is beautiful. But I think America is where I'm gonna stay.
One last question. What do we have a separate dialect for our family?
We have the main language because I was born in the city.
Okay. And what province was that again?
No, it's a
just-
city.
it's
It's not a province.
Okay.
Speak Tagalog.
Okay. Okay. Cool beans. That's it. No. Oh my